heading over to Minnesota. A little over 8-hour drive. Gonna go over there. Never been to Minnesota, so never been there hunting anyway. So gotta patch some state land over there, public land that we're gonna try to hunt. Gonna meet my cousin John over there and see if we can get on one over there on some state property and see what we got. Been a weird year. It's only October 4th, but saw some doe here, some does and small bucks. Nothing to shoot at yet, and the big buck that I was chasing disappeared. I don't know if he got shot during the youth hunt or what, but he's gone. So when I get back, I'll put some effort into trying to figure him out. But right now I'm all systems go Minnesota. Never been there. We'll see if this Michigan boy can go over there and get it done. So one deer state as far as their tag goes, but the tag's reasonable. It's $293 after every, or $193 after everything. So that's not too bad. Doe or buck, and then if you want to, you can buy some doe tags so you can shoot a buck and then shoot a few more deer if you wanted to. But we're just trying to get one, so we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep you informed as my travels go. All right, almost over to Minnesota here. Got about 2.5 hours to go, and I'll be there. I'm going to touch base on the Minnesota rules in case you guys are thinking about maybe going over there for a hunt. It's cheap. It's a cheap hunt, but it's only one tag too. So if you ordered online, which is what I did, I thought I would just print it off my computer, but they don't. They mail it to you, and it takes 5 to 10 days. Well, I'm almost over here, and I got my receipt. According to the DNR, I could buy what they call as a duplicate license. Basically, I forgot my license back home, and so I can get a duplicate. So we're going to see how that works. But it's going to be a challenge. State land. Never been here. Never stepped foot on this property. I have no clue what I'm getting into. But this old Michigan boy is going to see what he can do. Any deer, so we can shoot a buck or a doe. Any size buck too. So I have to gauge that real quick and just see what I want to do. And I don't have much time, 3 or 4 days, 4 or 5 days at the most. So what's today, Tuesday? Yeah, 4 days, 5 days at the most. So we'll see. I'm videoing it, climb up there.
Johnny spent all day up here making the trees here. Well, at least they got some wire on there.
Yeah, they got wire.
I see where they just put the little chunks of rope on there, man.
Yeah, if you're a dedicated hunter, you'll hunt out of that.
Yeah.
No way in hell would I climb that thing. Wow.
You can go up higher and you get a little...
Yeah. No nails, no nothing like that. Just wired together and with rope. That is crazy, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. I wasn't here last year.
Well, even if you stand on that top platform,
I don't know if you get up there.
he's got to be using a gun, because he ain't shooting his bow unless it's a crossbow maybe.
Mm-hmm. That's where he's at though. He's climbing up inside.
Yeah, he's standing right up in there. He's got to be gun hunting.
Yeah.
Gotta be. Well, hey, I'll tell you what. Kudos to him for climbing up here, because it's tough to get up here. But there ain't no way you'd catch me in that. How long do you think it took him to build that? That'd take a while.
Half a day. Let's see what they hunt on.
That is insane. I ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life.
Welcome to Minnesota. Guys are cheap. I'll buy a $50
You dedicated?
climbing stand.
Build that. So that buck bed comes up out of that ravine. Comes up. He's bedding right here in the CRP. I think if we come down over here and got up right there, you'd be close. You'd be in the game. You'd be able to look in here and see if you land here. I think that's going to end up being one of the plans for sure. So we're on in Minnesota. It looks pretty good down here. I'm not saying we'll kill it here. It looks pretty dang good. Yeah, thing's about chest high right there. All right. Go down here in Minnesota. It looks awesome, but it's public land, and it's going to be a challenge. It's real hilly. There's a lot of hills in here, and then there's a mix of corn, bean, and alfalfa. What more do you want, right? As a deer hunter. So we're going to see if we can get it done. I like what I see. We went to 3 spots this morning, just kind of scouting around, and it's really good. It's really good down here. So I don't know what caliber of deer we're going to see. Saw one rub that was halfway decent, and a couple of scrapes, which it's early for scrapes, I know that, but it's nice to see them nonetheless. So, all right, October 5th in Minnesota. First time here, first time sit. Let's see what we got. First night in Missouri's coming to a close. First night in Minnesota is coming to a close. No deer. I think this is going to be a lot tougher than I thought. There's a lot of sign around here, but either they're moving after dark. More probable that I'm just in the wrong place, and I gotta figure them out. There's runways and stuff through here, but hopefully I figure them out and get this done. But yeah, we'll see. First sit, who knows? A couple days here, try to get it done. All right. It's October 6th in Minnesota, trying to get it done. It's tough hunting, boy. It's all hills. This is going right straight up right here. There's a little creek. It's dried up little creek bed here. There's corn and alfalfa planted about 250 yards out there to the field. This morning we were on the other side of that field. And then this is the furthest place that you can get from access. And it's not easy to get here. So, left a little bit early today, took my time, walked back here. So I'm probably a little over a half mile from the car. Or a little over a mile from the car. 1.2. So, just trying to get it done. I saw 2 this morning. A doe and a fawn, and that's it. We've seen a few on the roads, and I mean there's sign everywhere. way back here in no man's land. I got a good sign, but it's so thick, shots are limited. There's absolutely no filming. There's no way I could get one on film in here. So I put the camera away. I got the GoPro, but I probably will not get a deer. But I'm a bow hunter first and a filmer second. So if I get one, it's worth it. And if not, well, you didn't miss anything anyway. So wish me luck. Alright, I want to show you a little bit about what I'm dealing with here. How thick it is. I'll just pan this a little bit with the GoPro. There's a runway. Comes through right here. Right underneath the tree. Other than that, it's thick, thick, thick. There's a runway that comes through out here, which I can get a shot. And then right through there, I can get a shot in there. And then there's a real good path that comes up this draw. Comes right through that opening. And there's another one that comes from there, coming this way. And then the buck bed that we found in the CRP grass is right out there, about, I don't know, 110 yards according to Onyx. So I'm hoping that buck's in that bed, and he gets up and takes that runway right there. Looks like there's a rub over there too, so if he comes up that runway and hits that opening, I hope I don't miss him, because that's a chip shot. Now, I've missed chip shots. Usually I'm better at the hard shots than I am the chip shot, but it's been a lot of fun down here in Minnesota. I've been chasing them around. It's been tough hunting, but how awesome to go to a state you've never been to, an area you've never been to, and start learning it. I already feel way more comfortable about coming back next year and having an idea where I'm going and what to do. So I love going and learning new places. It's a lot different than just getting up and going to your tree stand every day. I like learning this stuff. Down here, there are walnut trees everywhere. Walnut trees all over the place. So what I've done tonight is I did a lot of walking, and I found a place that's nothing but, there's a lot of oak trees in here, so I'm hoping that produces. And believe it or not, I just glanced over, and there's a tree stand right there, which I believe in Minnesota it is illegal to leave your tree stands out. But whoever's hunting there has done it. But that makes me feel even better that I'm in the right place, because somebody else actually left their tree stand here. So it is right there. Yeah, they got a lock on tree stand up there, so it looks like there's oak leaves and stuff all over it. I don't think he's hunted it this year. I don't see any steps going up to it, so he must just pull his steps out and leave his stand. But had that buck encounter last night. My cousin had one this morning. I'm hoping to get a buck encounter tonight, but today is Friday the 7th. Tomorrow I'll probably hunt in the morning. You know, the crazy thing, it all depends on Chicago. I gotta get back to Michigan. I gotta go through Chicago, and it makes a big difference driving through that armpit of America at night than it does in the morning or during the day. Good morning.